Comme tout le monde, j'ai mes défauts. J'ai pas toujours les mots qu'il faut. Mais si tu lis entre les lignes, tu trouveras dans mes chansons tout ce que j'ai pas su te dire. Tu trouveras mes blessures et mes faiblesses. Ce que je n'avoue qu'à demi-mot. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Good morning. How's everyone doing? This is Michelle. Welcome to another glorious episode of A Letter from the Heart. Here we discuss relationship topics. We talk about those things that you encounter every day, and sometimes you don't even know where to turn. So this is my opportunity to extend the hand to you and tell you that if you are going through something and you want other people to look at your situation without judging you, to just maybe provide you with a fresh perspective, this is the place. You can send me a message. Just look on the bottom of the screen. You're going to see the different ways of getting in touch with me. You can even send me a message here on Facebook Messenger. Tell me your story. I will come, I will share it. I will not use your name. I will not put your face on it. I will even use some other I will use some other features to just kind of mask your story so that people don't know that you are the person. And this will just allow you to bring your story to the table, have people look at it, have people give you some ideas, have people tell you what they think, how they will handle that situation if they were you, without your name, without talking directly to you, without you being in the middle, sitting there in the middle of the conversation. So let me know that you can hear me. Let me know that my volume is good. Let me know in the comment section that you're here. I see I have some comments coming in. Okay, we got Luke here already. Luke, you can come in studio whenever you want to. So while working on our host today, I'm going to kind of set the tone for today. Today we are talking about a topic that a lot of people encounter in their relationship. The Bible says that it's not good for a man to be alone. And this is so true. And the same Bible says that a man will leave his family, his household, and attach to a woman, with whom he will become one flesh. This also is so true. But somehow, some way, we human beings have found a way to be together but yet separated. This is why you see people, they are married but they don't share the same bank account. People, they are married but they have each other separate best friends. Like they're not best friends to each other. They have best friends out there outside of the marriage. So yes, we are one flesh but yet we are separated. Our story kind of go in this regard, in this sense. Today, money in the relationship. How do you manage money in your own relationship? Do you keep your bank account separate to that of your partner? Or do you bring everything together and just use it as one? The one that you ought to be. One flesh. And if you don't, why? Why cause you to keep your money to yourself, separated from what you're building together? Is it maybe an experience, something that you experienced in the past? Is it maybe something that you witnessed? Our story today is about someone who firsthand experienced the damages, the consequences of money being mishandled in a relationship, in their relationship. So I'm going to wait for our host to come and then we'll dive into the story. And please let me know when you think in the comment section. Do you believe that in a couple, in a relationship, in a couple situation, condition, do you keep the money together? Do you believe that money should be kept together? Do you believe that one bank account should it be? or should it be separated? How do you handle money in your own relationship? Let me know in the comment section, please. Let me know in the comment section. So our guests, I'm still waiting. I'm waiting for our guests to come. And please do me a favor, share, like, and comment. Let me know in the comment section that you can see me. Let me know in the comment section that you can hear me. And like I always said, if you don't have time to stick around, please share with a friend. Share in a group. There's someone who wants to hear these things. There's someone who maybe, like, I was amazed, I was surprised to learn that money is actually the #1 cause of divorce. I thought it was infidelity, but no, it's money. So we're going to be talking about an important topic today. Share with someone. Let me know in the comment section that you can hear me. Say hello in the comment section. So I'm going to come back to you. Hopefully my co-host will join the show while I share this short video with you. So don't go anywhere. But please, this is your time to share. And I will also do the same.
Imagine a world where borders are no barriers to love. Welcome to African Abroad Date, a platform for Africans living in the US, Canada, Europe, Australia, and beyond seeking meaningful connections. We've been in the business of love for over 5 years, helping millions find their match. We offer a community where you can search for potential partners based on location, profession, and more. Our profiles are verified, and we provide options to maintain your privacy. Our mission: to help you find lasting love no matter where you are. Sign up today at www.africanabroaddate.com. Bid loneliness goodbye. Let love cross borders, because with African Abroad Date, you're never alone.
With African Abroad Date, you are never alone. I love it. So Luke is here. Luke is in the studio. Luke is here. Hi, Luke. Can you hear me? Luke, let me know that you can hear me.
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you.
All right. So how are you? I'm sharing. How you doing, Luke?
Be honest, it's not a hard concept.
I'm fine. I'm good. Happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday to you, my friends. Happy Sunday. How was your week?
My week was sweet, lovely. Thank God.
That's good. Someone had a sweet, sweet week. All right, guys, let me know that you're here. Let me know that you are here. And hopefully our other co-host gonna join the conversation. And if you're here and you also want to come on the screen, please let me know in the comment section. Let us know in the comment section and we'll send you the link. I'm sharing, guys. I am busy over here. Sharing. All right, did some share. And the best place to share is in a group, right? Like you reach more people when you do that. So please share. Let us know that you're here. Let us know that you are, that the volume is good, and say hello. We'd love to hear from you. We got someone else here. Samantha, good morning.
Morning. How are you?
Doing good. How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Samantha, this week I tried to look you up on Facebook. I couldn't find you. Is this the name that Is this the name that you use on Facebook?
No, it's like Lady Bailey's.
Are we friends?
I don't know. I have to check.
Huh. Okay, yeah, I checked. I put that name and I was a lot of Samantha Brooke came up actually. But I kept looking. I'm like, no, that's not Samantha. There was actually one who looked a lot like you. But then I'm like, I don't think
Oh,
so. That's not her. So how you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. Thank you. And then yourself?
I'm good. Thank you. The Lord has been faithful. It's been a blessed week. It's been very busy, very
Amen.
busy. But by the grace of God, I made it through and I'm
Good.
here and
Amen.
excited and ready to start. XZ, are you here? You told me you were coming. Let me know if you're coming, XZ. Let me know in the comment. Let me see if you replied to my message.
Samantha, good evening from Nigeria. Can you hear me, Samantha?
Yes.
Say good evening from Nigeria.
Oh, good evening. Good evening from Canada.
Okay. So how are you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. Thank you. And yourself?
Very good, sweet, blessed.
Oh, that's
You
good.
know, usually Luke is so quiet, like he has such a quiet demeanor,
Yes.
tone. But today he's like more vibrant. I'm like, what's happening?
You know,
Look,
Share the secret, Luke.
what's
Share the secret.
happening?
you know what I'm happy today.
No, tell me, please.
Something
Please tell
happened
us.
today. Okay. You know, I went to watch soccer today and my team won.
It's a big. Oh, was that soccer?
I went to watch soccer and Chelsea won. My team.
Oh, so you are
Oh,
for Chelsea. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
Chelsea.
who were they playing against?
Wolves.
Okay, I don't know that Wolves. I don't watch soccer.
oh, the Wolves. Okay. Me,
Okay.
I'm Manchester. Manchester.
So do you watch soccer,
Yes.
Samantha?
Manchester and Liverpool.
Wow.
We
Wow.
are the
I
Red
don't watch
Devils. The
soccer.
Red Devils.
Please don't go after my team, okay? Please don't go after my team.
Hi, Chancy. Chancy Baker is in the comment section.
I'll fight you.
Chancy, I hope you're feeling better. Uh, we miss you. So it will be nice to have you back. All right.
You know, Chelsea, please, just come online, Chelsea. I don't want today to end like last week.
Well, I guess she hurt you. So yeah. Uh, Edsy is coming. I don't know if you should, but today I want to start with the story. Is that okay?
Yes.
Is that okay? Look, it's good. Story first.
Let's try it. Let's try it.
All right, let's try it. Let's go straight into the story and then we'll debate. All right. Okay, and meanwhile, hopefully Exie will be joining soon. Chancy said that she's here. We never know. Send her the link. She might hop in. Okay. All right, now my computer is slow. Can you still hear me though?
Yes.
Okay, good. Here it is. She said, good evening, everyone. I am 31-year-old woman and I've been in a relationship with a 44-year-old man for nearly 3 years now. Back in May, he was arrested because of some unpaid debts from a business deal. As soon as I heard, I rushed to see him the same day. The very next day, he asked me to go and speak with the person handling the case. He also told me that if we could come up with 500,000 of our currency, he could be released. But without it, he might end up going to prison. I tried to negotiate the best I could for his release. After some discussion back and forth, they agreed to a payment plan of 50%. to a payment plan with a 50% down payment. They agreed to a payment plan with a 50% down payment. So I paid 250K and was asked to sign a document for the remaining amount, which I initially refused. But after more pressure from the commissioner, I ended up signing next to him as a witness. When we got home, I suggested some ideas regarding repayment of both my money and that of the other person, which he agreed to, but failed to follow through. 2 months after the incident, he told me that he needed to travel to his village to take care of some family matters, and he promised to come back within a week. It's been over a month now. His phone is no longer working. He occasionally sends messages on WhatsApp, but doesn't answer any call, whether audio, video, or direct. The deadline for the payment has passed now. The commissioner office has called me several times, but I have avoided answering as I do not know what to say. Was I wrong helping him? I thought by helping him, it will allow him to come out and work and pay his debts. But now he is nowhere to be found, and I am left to clean up his mess. How do I handle this, please? All right, that's the situation at hand. So, was the story clear, or is there any question that,
Is she married to him?
No, she said she called him his man, like they've been like living together for like 3 years. Oh, I guess
I
living
didn't really
together,
get
but
the.
they've been
I
together
didn't
for
really
3 years.
get the beginning of the story.
What was that?
I said I did not really get the beginning of the story.
She says she lives with a man. She's 31 years old, and she lives with this man who is 44 years old. They're not legally married, from what I'm getting. And the man got in trouble because of some money that he owed to someone. They actually put him in jail. And and she went there. She was the only person that was close by, like family or friends, who could do the negotiation for him. So she negotiated and they agreed to a payment plan, but she needed to like deposit a 50% down payment before he could be released and then follow on with the payment. So she paid the $250,000, which was 50%. It was released, but he failed to pay the money back, and she signed. Like when you owe money, sometimes they ask for a witness to sign that you are going to pay that money back. He signed and she signed as well, but now the guy has like pretty much disappeared. He's nowhere to be found, and it's time to pay the money, and she doesn't know what to do. Does that make sense? Look. Look, are
Well,
you here?
I'm here.
Hold on. So let's get
Exy and
everyone on the stage. Princess, Eggsy, everyone is here. Hi.
Hello.
Hi, Eggsy. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Hello,
Happy Sunday.
everyone. Good evening. Good
Hi,
evening.
Princess. Good evening to you. How are you?
Happy Sunday. I'm doing great.
Happy Sunday. How was the birthday celebration?
Oh my, it was fun. There was so much food and drink to eat.
I was so glad, like seeing the videos that you posted of your dad dancing. It just made me so happy. I was there was a lot of love there. You could tell.
Yes, my dad is a whole vibe.
Wow. All right. So I don't know if you both were able to hear the story. Like today, we decided to start to go into the story right away and then discuss afterward.
I'm sorry I'm late. I just got home not too long ago.
Yeah, no, that's okay. But did you hear the story?
No,
What about you, Eggsy?
No.
Okay. So, Samantha and Luke, do you mind me going back and telling them what this is about?
No, no problem.
All right, thank you guys. So, let me open that up. So the story is, she said, I am 31-year-old woman. I've been in a relationship with a 45-year-old man for nearly 3 years now. Back in May, he got into trouble for owing someone and was put in jail. I went over, did some negotiation. They agreed to a payment plan, but they also demanded that we make a 50% down payment. So I ended up paying 250,000 of our money so he could be released. They asked me to sign for the remaining money. I said no, but they insisted. I ended up signing as a witness. So fast forward, he was released. We went home. I suggested some things that he could do to pay both my money back and the money that he owed to the other person. He agreed, but after 2 months has passed, he has not made any payment. He had not made any payment. But last month he told me that he was going to the village to to take care of some family issues, and that he will come back within a week. It's been a month. He has not returned. His phone is not going through. I'm getting call from the commissioner office to come and pay, to come and make the payments. I have not answered those calls because I don't know what to say. Was I wrong to help him get out of jail so he could go back to work and pay the money back? Now I am left to deal with this mess. How do I handle this situation? So that's what is going on.
First of all, does he not have family members?
From what you hear, from what I'm hearing from the stories, that like sometimes people live in like big city, and there the only person that you have is that girlfriend or that boyfriend, and family members are like in the village, which is kind of what is happening here. Like he said he was going to visit his family. So I assume that in that big city is it doesn't have like much family there. I don't think there's any family there.
Honestly, this is really messed
Okay.
up.
So
Praise the Lord.
So Mr. Benoril is here. Hi, Mr. Benoril. Ancestor Simeon Ojo. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your comment. So before we just think about the story. Now let's forget that story for a little bit and talk about the real issue. So I'm gonna start with you, Miss Samantha. What are the risks and challenges of financially supporting a partner during difficult time?
For me, this story is hard, but you know what? We all have to face the truth. First of all, I wouldn't have signed it. I'm sorry. I wouldn't have signed it to get him out of jail. I can support somebody in finances, like if we're together, because just like how she have to sign as a witness and sign to take that payment, right? You're living together for 3 years. That's not commitment. You can leave anytime you want. But if we were married and I take a loan, it's on both of us. So you cannot disappear just like the way you disappear. But the fact that I'm just living together and I'm going to take out 250,000, no, I will not do it. Because I also don't have no collateral.
So to kind of go back to the question, how do you handle financial situation in a relationship? Like
But it's
when
all
like
depends.
in your relationship, when the other person is in a financial crisis, you just let them there. Is that what you're saying?
No, it depends. If that's we're married, yes, I have to support him because first of all, I'm investing in him. Everything I do, I'm investing in him. And also he's gonna generate it for it like generate it to help us. You understand?
Yeah.
So I will not be with somebody and not support them. But you also, I'm so sorry, life is tough. I need some collateral. Because living with somebody, I can support you all you want. And I have done that in my life. And I even helped them buy a truck, start a business, everything, and left. Because why? Now I'm in a good position, and now you start entertaining stupidness. So I have lost a lot of money. So for me, I'm sorry, I need collateral. Just like how if you're gonna go get a loan at the bank, they need collateral because that makes you commit to what you are going to do. Giving money to somebody because we're living together and I have help, and then at the end you don't pay. I remember when I was growing up, I was stupid, and the same thing, living with somebody, and you know something, they needed a car because they wanted to go to work. Oh, I will go to work. I will get money and I'll help with the household. I'll do this. I'll do that. I went and go put my name and go get a car. He only made one payment. One payment. I had to pay the whole amount because I'm the one that went and signed for it. So I'm sorry, unless we're married and I have some kind of collateral, I am not doing that again because I lost dearly. And it's the most painful thing because it's not even me. And he's still driving the car. And I had to pay for it. So to me, it's like, okay, when things happen to you, you're very cautious. Unless we're married and both of us are in agreement to like know that, okay, you're not going to just leave. Then I don't have no problem putting any money that I have into that person. But just to live together, just to boyfriend and girlfriend, and to do that has happened to me. And I will not do it again.
All right. Thank you so much, Samantha. Thank you, Mr. Beno. I think the noise was coming from me. My mom is downstairs and cooking, and the blender is really loud. So I muted myself, and it was better. Thank you. Are we gonna go to you, Princess? How do you handle financial crisis?
First of all, if I'm in a relationship and my man needs financial support, I'll give him what I can spare. An amount of money that I know that will not affect me. But I'm not going to be with a man that takes loan or finds oh my god. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you, but I want to tell you that this is something that happened after, like they're together, and it was actually as a result of a bad business deal. Now it's in jail. How do you handle that? Do you like Miss Samantha? Samantha said, for instance, that she wouldn't sign, and I'm pretty sure if she
I
didn't
would not
sign,
sign.
it would have stayed there. How do you handle that?
I'm definitely not going to sign. I mean, look at what happened. He disappeared and now she's left to pay the remaining amount of money. That's not nice. I would never sign anything. I would leave. I'm not signing. I'm not taking that kind of risk. I mean, how am I supposed to pay for something that I did not plan for? I'm not going to sign any undertaking or anything. Hmm. God, please. I can't find myself in that situation. I'm just imagining it. Things we do for love. Can you imagine?
Things we do for love, for sure.
I can't. Because he's smarter than her. That's exactly why he disappeared.
Now, before I go to the to look, I'm gonna ask you this: what if he has already always supported you? Because I'm pretty
What
sure
if he has what?
a man, because I'm pretty sure a man that is like mistreating you, or maybe that has been like not financially supportive all these years. I don't think you'll be eager. I don't think she would have been eager to go and pay that money. What if this guy has been wonderful, supporting you, being there for you? Now he's the one in that situation. Would you still leave him there and not sign?
Yes, I'll leave him there.
Okay, thank you. Look, let's hear from you, please, if you're ready.
Okay.
Lesson
Can you
learned.
hear me?
Make I go there, do waiting, go there, sign.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. I'm not going to do it actually. The lady did wrong. Did wrong. Someone you are not married to, legally married to, you don't know his family, you are supporting you that kind of money financially is wrong. Very wrong to me. If I'm the one, I'll leave it there. I'll keep her there to rot in jail. There are some kind of financial stuff you can support, but not an amount $50,000. I can't do that. What did the guy even do? What deal did he take that made them to arrest him? Did he take gambler? Or what did he do? I don't really know, but if I'm the one, as far as married, we are dating, living for 3 years. Even if you have been supporting me before financially, and something came up, I don't know your family, I don't know where you. I can't do it. I can't. It's not possible. No, this thing happened to my family recently. My one of my uncle
Look, it's a little bit hard. I don't know if you guys are hearing Luke, but it's kind of like fading more and more.
I can hear him, but it's a little bit.
you can hear me.
Yeah, please adjust your microphone. You were about to tell us a story. Go ahead.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes, it's better.
I said this happened recently in my family. My uncle's children brought a man that she loves, she want to marry. They've been dating for some time. Guy came to steal. He came to steal. Nobody knew where he came from, and my uncle gave him his bike to be using to walk. After some months, they couldn't hear from him again. They didn't see him. They could not call him. His phone went off. They could not see him. It was recently they traced him to his village. I don't know how they knew his village. The girl's brothers, they traced him to his village and they saw him. And they beat him very well. They brought the bike. They beat the head out of him and they brought the bike. It's a 419. So I can't just support someone like that. Such amount of money. It's not good. One of the risks there, it makes that person to fully depend on you. That person won't be able to support himself again or herself. It will, that person will not be depending on you for support financially. And it's a very bad thing. That's all.
Oh, my microphone was muted. But Eggsy, let's hear from you, please.
Okay, so first of all, you made it clear that they are not married; they are in relationship, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so relationship is the foundation of the marriage, and as you all know, it has to consist of love and sacrifice. From your statement, I got something down that she went and took their money, meaning the lady and the guy's money. They were saving or something, right? According to the statement. So she
No,
went.
no, that was her money. She
Her
paid
money.
the
Okay.
50% because that's why when he got home, she told him, okay, now I think if you do this and this, you're gonna be able to pay my money back and the other person money back because you got to pay me back too.
All right. So
Yeah.
this is the question. When the incident happened, was the man with the lady?
Yes.
Okay. So meaning whatever fraud or the income that the guy took from that other guy, probably he enjoyed with the lady.
We don't know that.
Why you don't know that?
We
They
don't
are
know
in a
what he did with
relationship.
the
He's the
money.
man. Even
So she,
even if he buy you something with the money, yeah, you guys are enjoying the money together. Okay, so this is it.
but
Relationship is based on love and sacrifice. Okay,
But
and
you,
this
what you're
is
saying is, okay, we enjoyed the money together, but then you can leave, and now you left me with what I signed for you. You left, and now you are in the country enjoying yourself and not answering the phone. So where's the love now?
I'm coming. We'll get it.
Oh, okay.
That came later, but as a normal person, I don't blame the lady. The lady did it out of love, and there's nothing wrong with it. Yeah, because relationships based on love and sacrifice before you can get to marry. So if that is not existing, if you are not willing to go down for your relationship partner, how can you guys proceed to become couples?
But
So
now
what
she
the
gets
lady did
two
was nothing
hundred
wrong. I'm
and
coming.
fifty thousand dollars
Was
in
nothing
debt
wrong.
by herself right now. $250,000 debt by herself.
the money is not a dollar. So she said the currency is different from the dollar. So we don't really know like how big is that in her country.
250 is not US dollars anymore. It's not dollars.
Yeah, it's not dollars. So but
Yo,
I know like in my country of origin in Cameroon 250K is like an average person working full time can make this money in like 2 months salary. So can you guys hear me? It went
yeah.
silent.
No, but
Okay.
even if you do things out of love, now you're making me do everything and pay this money out of love. So where's your love? If I did it for you, and it doesn't matter the currency, I did it for you. But now where are you to help me to pay back the money? Where are you? Where's the love now? The love is now you turn off your phone, you don't answer call, nothing, and you went to the village. So did you really lose the money or did you send the money back home?
No matter where he is, he can be traced and be arrested.
But you shouldn't be
So we
away
are
in the
talking
first
about,
place. You shouldn't be away in
we
the
are
first
talking
place.
about,
You
see,
came
we are talking
home
about
after I took you out of jail. You should not be traveling. You should be helping me and let's come up with a plan. Not going to your village.
Yeah.
Can I say
So
something?
Guys,
yes, go ahead, princess.
I think he already had a plan of ditching her, when all that saga went down. That was his original plan, to ditch her, make her pay that money and then ditch her. Because I know sometimes we get into bad, nobody is above mistake. These
Yeah.
things happen. But then why don't you stay behind so that you guys can sit down and think of a better way to pay this money, or come up with a payment plan that is suitable for you both, since you're in a relationship. And I believe she did whatever she did because she loves and trusts him.
Hmm.
Yeah, so why then is he ditching her? So I don't think he just woke up and made that decision. He has always wanted to leave her.
Or
But this
maybe
thing,
or
the
maybe
truth
it
is, we
just
will not
it
see it
just
coming.
maybe it just like figure out that he couldn't come up with that money, and he thought, okay, me not being able to pay that money back, I might as well just, run. But we are saying here, even Luke said that I wouldn't help. Like, it's not right. Don't do it. But
Don't do it.
are we not taking the risk to actually miss our opportunity of building genuine love? Because we are having this conversation today because this guy didn't pay the money back. If he had paid that money back, we wouldn't be there, and he will be eternally grateful to that woman for helping. I'm afraid that by basing our life decision on such negative stories or experiences, we might like pass pass by love, like because someone messed you up big time, now you don't help anymore, now you
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
trust
yeah.
anymore. But is this right though? Is this right though?
No,
Like, I feel like one person shouldn't take away the chance that another person could have. Like,
Yeah,
don't just generalize. Some people are still
of
worth
course, of course.
the
no,
help.
I'm not going to generalize. I'm of the
Yeah.
opinion that if you should help, help with a certain amount that will not affect you financially. That's my opinion. Don't stop
Okay.
helping because someone else, duped you or played a fast one on you.
Thank you. Now, my next question is, how can one recognize signs that a partner may not be trustworthy? How can you recognize that this person is not trustworthy? And what are the steps that you should implement the moment you start having doubt? I don't know if my question makes sense. How do you recognize red flags? Like, this person is not financially trustworthy. And the moment you know that,
One,
how can you protect yourself?
okay, one of the signs that this person is not trustworthy is when you ask them certain questions about finances or businesses that they're about to embark, get defensive. They're like, why are you asking me that question? Don't you trust me? Questions like that, you understand? That's a sign that you cannot trust the person. Because why are you not transparent? I'm asking because I want to know. And then they'll
Trust.
gaslight you. They'll be like, you want to help me, and stuff like that. That's
You mean
that's a red
if they're
flag.
not transparent about like the money that they make, like the amount of money that they make? Is that what you
If they
mean?
are not transparent about a business they're about to embark on,
Okay.
yeah, and maybe other financial related issues, it's a red flag for me. Oh.
Okay. What about you, Samantha? What are the red flags for you?
I think everything should be like out in the open. But when it comes to businesses, I think that, you know what, we should know exactly what business we are getting into. What is it that is involved? How much is involved? Everything. I think everything should be on the table because that's the only way I can see where I can help you or come up with ideas or, you know, tell you, okay, this is how I feel about it and stuff like that. But some people will have business here, business here. Let me tell you something. A lot of people in relationships, they don't exclude everything until they say, oh, until we're married. Everybody does that. I don't know why sometimes people make it look like, oh yeah, everything's about love. No, it's not about love. Let me tell you something. You have to be very straight up with people. Okay, a lot of people hide things and say, well, I can't tell you all this. I'm not going to put everything on the table. Well, what businesses I have, what this and that. What if you one day you get up and you leave and then you come and claim for half? A lot of people are that, but everybody hide and say, oh, no, no, no. Okay, let's put everything on the table. I'm sorry, people keep secrets all the time. So to me, it's like, okay, whatever you put in front of me is what I deal with. Whatever I don't know and the business go down, that's on you. I'm sorry. You're mute.
Saying that if you are in this situation, and like Exi said earlier, the and that the man had been transparent to you and tell you everything about the business and actually bring the money home for you both to enjoy, you would have like probably helped if you were in this woman's shoe.
Yeah, but
But
am I not helping every day to day? I'm still helping day to day. My money that I work, we're still enjoying. So just because you bring your money and we enjoy, and you think you're not enjoying my money too?
Samantha, what are you saying? That
The double standard.
It is the double standard because you know something is not fair. What you're saying is, oh, because you
Ma,
brought the money, we're enjoying it. But the thing is,
sometimes
okay,
that could be a long con. Have you
exactly. Like I'm
know
also
that?
bringing my money to the table
A
too,
long
and we're
con. They'll bring the
enjoying it.
money you enjoy, but they actually want to
Why is it always
dupe
men
you.
think that, oh, it's only my money you're chopping? You're not chopping my money too?
Come on, the man will probably provide more, you know.
Oh,
It's a
please. There's
man's
a lot of
duty
women
to
that
do
makes more
everything.
money than men. There's a lot of women that makes more money than men. I'm not gonna say, oh, because I make more money, so now what? I'm the head of the family. I can never be the head of the family. But don't say, oh, men makes more. There's lots of women that make more than their husband or boyfriend.
but you know, some women make more than than the husband. But are you from the school of thought that said that it should be like 50-50, Samantha, or 75% and 25%?
To me, you know what? I don't believe in those things. I believe, you know what? You come in the family, you tell me, okay, fine, I take care of this, and you tell me, okay, you take care of this. That's how I do it. I don't do 50-50, I don't 20-20, whatever. I just do according to what you want to do, and then I also support. Because when people do 50-50, it
Excuse
sometimes it
smiling.
doesn't add up. Because if you say, okay, I do this, okay, the rent, let's cut it in half. You pay half of the rent, I pay half of the rent. You pay half of the phone bill, I pay half of the phone bill. Then I'm sorry, I'm a single woman. I'm
All
not
right.
gonna be, I'm not gonna be what? No way. I'd rather you say, okay, fine, I take care of this, you also take care of this. I can concur that one. But to say, oh, 50-50, I'm sorry, if I have to put half of the rent, you pay half of the rent. Groceries, you cut it in 50, and then I pay my half, you pay, excuse me, I'm a single woman.
Okay. And what about, and if you were to be making more money, would you be willing to pay more than him because you actually make more?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll pay whatever it needs to pay because we're living together. Like if I'm not gonna say because he makes less, I'm gonna put him down. No,
Okay.
I can't put him down because at the end of the day, he is the household. He is the the king of the house. I cannot put any man down because they make less than me or I make more than them. I cannot do that. That's disrespect because everybody get their blessings in a different way. So maybe I might be ahead, but you don't know. Maybe now something might happen and I might be low, or his business might go up and he might be ahead. Life is up and down. So I can never put anybody down because they make less than me or I make more than them. Your mic is off.
Oh, sorry, guys. Yeah, because there was a little bit of echo. Queen Otagada, welcome and thank you for being here. She said that it was echoing, so I've been muting my mic. So we are still talking about the red flags. Exy, what are the red flags that prove that this person is not financially trustworthy, and what can one do to protect themselves?
Okay, so my red flags are someone who misuse money and spend money like unnecessarily on flashy things which are not really needed. Those who use money for bad habits like going outing, which is not really needed, drinking, gambling. That's the biggest red flag of someone who can really be financially vampire. You can just drain you off. So that's the red flags. And also someone who doesn't want to share ideas and he doesn't want you to it doesn't want you to bring any kind of suggestion. Like His suggestion that he or she make is final. Yours, he will never take it or she will never take it. That's another red flag. So that's a red flag when it comes to financial management with relationship. That's what I would say. Yeah.
I so like that you mentioned something financially misusing money. You know, there was a study in America that shown that people are most likely to be interested in building their life with someone who has a high credit score. You know, in America, a high credit score means that you're financially trustworthy, meaning that if you were to, you know, in this country, like a lot of, we live in like people live in debt. Like someone will tell you I bought the house, but actually that what they mean is I got money from the bank and bought the house with now I have to pay the bank back. And in order for you to do that and get secure a good deal, you have to have a good credit score. So that study showed that nowadays most people are likely to go with the person who has a good credit score because it tells them that that person has been financially responsible. In order for you to have a good credit score, there's a lot of things that come into factor. The way you pay your bills, the way you use like credit cards, all of those little things gonna come into factor. And now they're telling you that for a man to come and like be interested in me, he wants to see that credit score, you know, because that tell him something like a story on how I manage money. So I like that you said see if the person is financially responsible, the way they use money, right? Because someone will come to you with like a very low credit score tell you that they don't pay their debt. That's what it tells you. A bad credit score means I take money and I don't pay back. I get evicted from the apartment I'm living in. That's what the bad credit score will tell you. And it's good thing, like someone listening here and you're wondering if you should like trust the person that you're about to build your life with. The way they handle money, that tells you a lot. I think that's a big one. That tells you a lot because they're not just gonna change the pattern the moment that you guys get together. Someone that you will see like a 25-year-old person will tell you that I've been evicted from my apartment 3 times. That tells you they don't pay their debt. Now they come to you and they say, please, can you give me a $10,000 loan? Guess what? They will never pay you that money back. They just don't do it. So, look, do you want to add something? Is Luke still here?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
So, yeah, so what are your red flags concerning money? And what do you do? What are the steps you will do to protect yourself?
One of my red flags is when I see that you are too dependent on me, that's a red flag. When I notice that you are too dependent on me, that's a red flag. Even if you are working and you are always depending on me for financial help, I know that's already a red flag. And also, if we don't communicate enough with me, communication matters too. That's also a red flag too. You are together and you don't communicate financially, don't sit down and talk together and plan together financially. I know that's a red flag. And also, according to what Exi said, if you spend a lot to live flashy life, that's a red flag to me too.
You
That's
say
it.
what did you say about flashlights? As
I
I'm
know. I
sorry,
said.
Adi.
I said according to what Exi said, if you spend a lot, you want to
Oh,
live bigger life,
yeah, yeah.
your pay grade. That's a red flag to me.
Yeah, if you're overspender. I was watching this TV show and this young lady was like, I got to get my nails and my hair done. I don't care if I don't pay my rent, but my nails and my hair first, you know. Yeah, yeah, for sure. So my next question is, how do you set boundaries when it comes to finances in your relationship, and how do you communicate them effectively? You know, most people, some people, not everyone, when they get in a relationship they talk about these things like, hey, this is how we're going to manage money, or this is how I'm comfortable managing money. So how do you set those boundaries, like at the beginning of your relationship, and how do you communicate that effectively so that no one overcrosses anyone down the road? I'm gonna start with you, Exy.
Okay, it's very simple. First of all, you need to bring a budget out. So this is a budget you are doing for this month. You are going to spend this on groceries. You are going to save this. You are going to put this in a project. Any personal need, you are going to use this amount for personal needs. We don't exceed it. We don't overuse it. So you bring a budget, a strict budget that you guys stick to it no matter what, depending on the businesses and the income you guys are earning. That's a boundary. Whoever goes beyond it must work and put it back in. Yeah.
Excuse me. I don't know about the red flags. Did I ask the question to Princess? Princess, did you have the chance to share that?
Yes, I did.
Okay, good. Yeah. So, Exy, hello.
I talked about lack of financial discipline.
Okay. All right. So, Exy, were you done?
I don't think you can hear us.
Hold on. Sorry, Exy, you were muted. We couldn't hear the conclusion of that. Yeah, you were muted.
I said, yeah.
Yeah.
You bring a budget out. You guys stick to it. Yeah, depending on the income that you guys are earning every month or every day. Yeah, a strict
So
budget.
you're mentioning
Yeah,
budget, and I know that
yeah,
a lot of people from experience do not live by budget. A lot of people just live by day by day, as it comes and as it goes. So this is one of the things that you will implement in the beginning of your relationship, that hey, we need to do a budget, because not everybody
yeah.
does that. Okay. And you would, how would you deal with, we women, we do budget, and then you see that nice week and you want it, and it wasn't part of the
Yeah,
budget. How do you deal with
so the
that?
budget goes with everything: personal needs,
Okay.
groceries, bills,
I have a
savings.
question for you.
Yeah.
No, I mean Exy, sorry.
Okay, okay.
Let's say you and I are in a relationship now, and I overspent from our budget. Like I made some expenses that I was not supposed to make. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Oh my God. Hello. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. I can hear you. I can hear you.
Okay.
I can hear you.
Now, what will you do if you find out that maybe the account is almost empty? What would be your reaction? How will you handle it?
Okay. So first of all, we are doing everything together. So why should you do something without even informing me?
What if it was an emergency?
No matter what, okay, we will make sure that the next budget that comes, you work and you put it back in.
Oh my God. Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah. That's the only punishment I can give you. You are not
People just
perfect. You
do
have,
things
ups
without
and downs.
informing their
So
spouse.
far as you can solve everything as matured couples, we can move on. It's not everything is not will not be successful or smoothly like that. But you have to understand and you have to balance and control. But if you have a discipline, that's a budget. At least it will help us guide us not to go astray. So that's what I'm saying. It's not like straight. Yeah, it's flexible and understandable, but you are matured, and I hope you will do everything accordingly, just to keep our
As
relationship
long
and
as
do it
it's not
together.
life and death situation,
Mm.
she has to replace that money.
And that was a great question. That was a great question, especially a lot of couples that I meet here in the diaspora, they don't keep their money together. And one of the reasons why they would tell you is that I want to be able, that they will tell you is that I want to be able to help my family. You know, like I want to be able to help my family back home without having to give an explanation to my partner. But that's maybe another topic. So my next question is hold on. How do you handle the situation? Like put yourself in the shoe of this woman. Now that the partner is not responding, what are practical things that you think you could do, or if you were her, you will do to solve this issue? I'm gonna start with you, Princess.
Okay, the first thing she should do is pick up their calls. They are calling her so that she can come and make payments. Let her pick up their calls and explain her situation to them. Then she should make it known to them that the man in question is nowhere to be found and that she needs help tracing him while she comes up with a plan to pay that money. As long as she's working, maybe, I don't know, it might be hard, but at least if she doesn't pick up her call, she's giving them the impression that she's part of all, situation. She's giving them that impression that she doesn't want to pay. That's how people feel when you are owing them. If I'm calling you, for example, and you're owing me and you don't pick up my call, I'll just conclude that you don't want to pay that money.
Yeah.
So I think she should explain the situation to them, and then she also try to know how. I mean, for 3 years, you should know something. There should be something that you can
Mm-hmm.
use to trace this guy. She can also try to reach out to his family members because she can't tell me that she doesn't know any of them. Try
Or maybe
reaching
just
out to them.
even go in a, if you know that village, but maybe it's not even in his village. Maybe it's even in town. It's just messed up. What about you,
Just
Samantha?
off
What
the
would
grid like that.
yeah. So Samantha, what should she do now to solve this once and for all? Oh, hold on, Samantha, you're muted. All right, go ahead.
Okay, two things that I have. First of all, okay, you said something about, oh, people, like, what if you're in a relationship and you want to help family members and stuff like that? And I'm sure that this guy have helped his family member, but now that it's time for him to pay, the same family member that they know this relationship for 3 years, don't they call the girl and see how the girl is doing? Like, they don't notice that there's something strange, that this guy is not calling the girl. And where's the phone number for the girl also to call the family member to see if they have seen him? The second thing is that, you know what, I'm very different. But to me, you know what, concentrate and pay the money, make arrangement with them. Don't not answer like, not answer the call. Call them back, arrange a payment, and find a way to pay it off. Because you know what, even though he's not answering his phone or he's not helping you, at the end of the day, it's your credit, it's online. You understand? So to me, I'm going to take care of it. I'm going to take care of, make sure that I put myself in a better position. I can't keep waiting for interest to go on. When I finish, and then I'll deal with you when I finish. But right now, I can't be stressing out, and this is going to affect me. So I'll just concentrate on it and just pay it off. And then after that, I deal with whatever it comes to.
Do you think they can get back together after that?
Well, if you have a good explanation why he's been away or why he's not answering, maybe he was trying to gather the money to bring it to pay it. You never know, but it depends on what kind of situation he brings to her.
All right. Look, any advice for our sister? All right, look, it's taking a minute. Do you want to go, Exy?
Okay, so what I would say is, I was second Samantha. You say before they have been in relationship for 3 years, so the family members know each other. Okay, so the girl should contact the guy's family and see what if they can assist to pay the money. If they cannot assist, well, it's not a big deal. She should report it. She should go to the police station, make a case. Not because she wants to arrest the guy or anything, for but safety sake, for the company that he has, for them to know that she did not connive with the man for the man to run away. So she should just make a case at the police station that this and this and that. Yeah. And she should pay the money on her own. When the guy is able to get into contact and know the reason why she was out of reach, he was out of reach, then they can resolve it. If he cannot resolve it, there's a case. You give it to the police station for the guy to pay back. Yeah.
Look, do you want to go now?
Okay. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. One of the things I would advise her to do is that call to answer the call from the company. First of all, that's the right thing to do. Don't just ghost them. If you ghost them, they will think that you are part of the idea. So you answer their calls and you go to the police station and might assist you in finding him. You explain to them how both of you are. They might assist you in finding him. And if she can get the money from the balance, she can pay. When the guy comes, maybe when he comes back, he might explain why he was not answering at calls. And I want to add here, it might take the grace of God for the girl to trust her again. It might take time. For the girl to trust him again. It might take time.
All right. You said it might take time, like if he ever come back, if he ever intend to come back, it might take time.
Yes,
And
yes.
now this gonna take me to my last question, which is like kind of something that we kind of mentioned here. Because I can see maybe them coming back together, but everyone like keeping their money to themselves. Now, do you believe that, or are you from the school of thought that said that a couple should keep their money together? Let's conclude with this. Should the couple keep one bank account?
Yes. A couple should have a bank account and they should have an account. They should have their own bank, they should have a family account, and they should also have their own personal account. That's my idea.
Okay. What about you, Samantha? Oh, sorry, you're muted. Hold on. All right, go ahead.
No, I think that yes, every relationship you should have one account, because sometimes we forget that we are the machine making the money. Okay, so to me, you should have an account that is for both of you. That is for vacation. That is not for the household. It's not for food. It's not for this. It's for you guys to take a vacation together or to do something you both wanted. So I think you should have one account that you put in, both of you put in, just for you to do something together, like to always renew each other, to keep going. And then you have an account where, we pay bills, we pay everything too. So I think sometimes it's a good idea. But you should have a separate account that for both of you. And that have not include like bills and stuff like that. Is just for the two of you, for your saving.
Okay, like I said earlier here, and like what I see a lot around me, the number one reason why a lot of couple don't do that, like African couple residing here, is because sometimes one has a very big family and is very committed, or she's very committed to her family, and the other one maybe is the only child.
Yeah, but family can also break your
Now,
relationship. Because
now,
you know something, you can help family from here to 2027. Their problems will never end. So you have to have boundaries on how you help your family. And the thing about it is, family, what I noticed is, if you have your own account and you always the one sending the money, they're always gonna abuse you. But when they know that you have somebody, that you have to go through somebody for you to bring that money to them, sometimes they're more respectful and they'll take what you can give them. So sometimes having a joint account and doing things sometimes is better. It's better sometimes, because if you don't do that and they know that, oh well, I don't have to consult him. My daughter is sending me money, not you. My daughter is sending me money. What if the day that you need me to send the money I don't have? Then what? So sometimes family will break your marriage, because you can't expect me to be secretly sending money, sending money, sending money. And now I'm gonna go to my husband or boyfriend and say, oh, can you lend me 20? He's gonna say, but you just got paid. Oh, I know, but I have to send money to my family. Come on. You gotta have boundaries, because family, I've been there, and no matter how much you help them, their problem never solved. So you cannot keep calling family if you want a relationship. You gotta have a boundary. And I noticed that when is they know that you have a husband, or not even a boyfriend, a husband, whatever you give them, they know that it's not you. You gotta consult somebody else before they can get that money. So they don't bother you as much. It takes a lot of responsibility away from you.
This is wisdom, Samantha, and I know someone listening here is going exactly through this, and maybe needed to hear this.
Sorry.
Needed to hear this.
Yeah, it's family is just a bloodline, but people forget that. You know what? Even blood, when you add water, it thins. It doesn't stay solid. So I have to make sure I take care of my home, I take care of my circle before I do anything outside, because I know that, okay, I can say we have a budget, and we can say, okay, this is $2,000 per month for our budget. And me and my household and my husband and my kid, we can stick to that budget. But you have to understand, extended family, they don't have a budget. Your budget is their budget. So sometimes you have to have boundaries. And when they know you have to ask somebody else before they can send you that money, they're very, very respectful. And they know that not every day you're going to get the money. So whatever you give them, they take care of it. But when they know it's only you, and they make it look like it's a secret between only you and them, that's when they're going to abuse you. And you're going to come and you're going to ruin your relationship.
And they will make fun of you.
Exactly.
Exy, go ahead. One bank account or separate? What is your advice?
Okay, so you guys should have individual bank accounts plus one joint account. Yeah. So the joint account is a backup. Yeah, to you guys, like, yeah. And you have to have restrictions to it, like no one can withdraw money without one's approval. Yeah, so it's safe and everybody is safe. Yeah, so that's what I say. Individual account and one joint account for family affairs and the budget, as I said. Yeah, businesses, bills, and whatever. Yeah. So that's what I would say. And about family, you don't have to let family interfere in your relationship. The only family I know is my case and my wife. Yeah, so if you allow family to interfere in a relationship, then you are not mature to be in a relationship at the first place. So that's it.
Princess, go for it.
I agree with what everybody has said. Like Exit said, he said have a personal account, a joint account. so that you can manage your expenses, your finances very well. The issue there is we are Africans, and most of us have entitlement mentality. So if there are no boundaries, can you hear me? Hello? Can you
Yes,
hear
we can.
me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, yeah. So basically, we should just set boundaries so that they don't put us in trouble. When I say boundaries, I've heard people say something like, ever since my brother got married to his wife, he stopped sending us money. Hello, his wife and kids are his priority. They come before you, and now he has responsibilities. So he's going to have to focus on his wife, not you. So that
Thank
entitlement
you.
mentality is the reason why some people get into trouble in their marriages and relationship. You are exhausted. You always want to give out money when they ask. You don't know how to say no. There are people who actually don't know how to say no. They feel like, oh, if I say no, this person will say I'm a bad person. You even hear people make statements like, I know say sorry, I shouldn't speak pidgin English. I know that my brother asked permission or has to speak to his wife before
Please, you teach me how to say
giving
no
him,
later.
so that there will be boundaries. Yes, so that there will be boundaries. Sometimes this, do you know that if there are boundaries, these family members you think will not survive will definitely survive. Can you imagine if a philanthropist, for example, dies today, those people that are benefiting from him might find it difficult at first, but they will definitely adjust. So just don't let people guilt trip you or gaslight you into, you know, spending money and ruining your relationship because of entitlement. Because if anything goes wrong, they will still survive. They will find a way, and they will not be there to help you with your problems. So I think we need healthy boundaries. Not every time, please send money, and you are sending. You keep sending. Sometimes you have to even borrow to send. There are people like that. And then when you're in trouble tomorrow financially, there will be nowhere to be found. So everyone has basically said everything that needs to be said. We should just create boundaries. That's it.
Thank you so much, guys. And this was amazing. And I really hope this helps someone out there. You are married to your spouse, and the extended family comes second. But also be willing, be like, keep your eyes open to recognize all the red flags in your relationship. Like, you start dating this person. I'm pretty sure there were some red flags in this story. Like, if she had opened her eyes, maybe she would have known, she would have seen it coming. So keep your eyes open and know if the person can be trustworthy when it comes to finances, so that you know if you can actually assist them when they're going through a crisis. And also, I really hope like this helps you navigate your relationship. And guys, let us know in the comment section, like your advice to the lady in the story. How do you manage your money? What are your principles? What are your thoughts around managing money in your own relationship? We would love to hear from you. And if you have a story yourself that you would like for us to discuss, you know how to reach out. Look on the bottom of the screen or send a messenger. We'll be happy to talk about your story without calling your name. All right, guys, thank you so much for participating today. Samantha, Luke, Exit, Princess, you guys are wonderful. And I hope to see you all next week. All right, guys.
Definitely.
Thank you, so
Yes.
thank you. So.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, bye,
Bye.
bye. Bye, Samantha.
Bye. All right, guys. We'll see you next week. Take care.
Imagine a world where borders are no barriers to love. Welcome to African Abroad Date, a a platform for Africans living in the US, Canada, Europe, Australia, and beyond seeking meaningful connections. We've been in the business of love for over 5 years, helping millions find their match. We offer a community where you can search for potential partners based on location, profession, and more. Our profiles are verified, and we provide options to maintain your privacy. Our mission: to help you find lasting love no matter where you are. Sign up today at www.africanabroaddate.com. Bid loneliness goodbye. Let love cross borders.